welcome to this week's edition of Backyard Science with your 6th grade science teacher. KCS at Home this week went over energy transformations. Remember last week we talked about the different types of energies and how energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only changes form. So we're going to go through different examples of energy transformations. I wanted to give you the chance to hear some sound energy, and this is my cool banjo that I need to learn to play better than I can, and maybe this time at home is a great time to do that. So I encourage you to also look for maybe an opportunity to learn something you've never learned before, or something you started to learn and maybe put on the back burner. So we'll start with the energy transformations that take place that turn kinetic energy into sound energy. Now we want to go all the way back to the beginning. We want to start with the sun. And remember that the sun's energy is absorbed by producers. And those producers convert light energy into chemical energy in the form of sugars. And so when I eat a producer, like I eat a pear and I had an orange today, and then when I ate those producers, that chemical energy came into my body through chewing. So I have the mechanical energy of potential and kinetic and work together. So I have mechanical energy that chewed up those particles of food, and it went into my intestinal tract, and some kinetic energy, some mechanical energy kind of like swished it around. We had some chemical energy release, because remember, chemical energy is held in the bonds of those molecules, and it broke those producers apart. That energy is released and it's absorbed into my body. Now my body's going to hang on to it, and it's going to be sugar in my muscles. I'm going to take that sugar in my muscles, and it's going to allow me to use the electrical energy in my brain. It's going to send electrical energy down to my arm that says, hey arm, I want you to move in a certain way. Fingers, you need to move, right? Those muscles contracting and stretching, you have potential to kinetic, and now that potential and kinetic, I lift up for potential and down for kinetic. That energy that's transferred from my movement pulls on these strings. And the string gets elastic potential energy because it's pulled and stretched. And when you let go and it bounces back, we get a sound wave that's going to come from here, and it's going to travel to my phone, which is making the video, and you get sound energy. Really cool. It went all the way from the sun to producers and chemical energy to my body with mechanical, and again chemical energy, electrical energy, mechanical, potential, kinetic, elastic potential into sound. There you go. Now we're off to see another science teacher and their example of energy transformations. Have a great day.
Hey everybody. This is Miss Brown, and I'm going to talk to you about the energy transfer that happens within a sewing machine. First, we need to go look at the outlet. So the outlet is what's going to provide the electricity for the sewing machine. What comes out of the outlet and runs through those wires is electrical energy. That electrical energy will then go into the sewing machine. We're going to flick the switch on. And now you can see that electrical energy was turned to light. So that electrical energy is now going to be converted into other types of energy. See if you can figure it out. Alright, so did you get it right? We have that electrical energy that's being converted into mechanical energy. It's going up and down. And then it's also being converted into sound energy. So the electrical energy from the outlet going into the sewing machine is being converted into 3 different types of energy: light, mechanical, and sound.
Good morning, guys. It's Backyard Science, 3rd week edition. This is Miss Smoko. My example of energy transfer is involving my 2 boys, Ben and Carson, and they're throwing the ball and doing some batting practice. When the ball is thrown, that is one transfer of energy from Ben throwing the ball to Carson, and when Carson hits it with the bat, that is the second energy transfer when it comes back at us. So that's one form of energy transfer.
Hey, sixth graders. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some energy transfer today. Found something cool hanging in my yard and I wanted to show it to you. This up here is my solar lamp. My solar lamp gets a lot of different energy transfers in it. It takes the energy from the sun. So the sun has nuclear energy. The nuclear energy then travels down to Earth through waves, radiant energy, which is a type of kinetic energy. Then on the top of my solar lamp are little solar panels. Those solar panels take that radiant energy and store it so that when it becomes nighttime, it converts to electrical energy and lights up the tiny little lights inside. A very cool way to use the sun's energy to provide some light at nighttime. All right, guys, well, thanks for joining us for another round of Backyard Science. Hopefully you can come back next week and see what we're going to be talking about. See you then.